Hey guys, Jack here, and of course it's Monday, and what does that mean? This week's Weekly Shonen Jump is out, and last week's news and about the release date and the first print bonus of JoJo Eyes of Heaven is now officially known to the public. The website's been updated, and so I wanted to compile a lot of small random news in this one video and talk about it. So let's get on with it. First of all, we have a little bit more news, like a literal tiny more news about the first print bonus part for Jotaro. I didn't really look into it on the last scan, but as you can see, he has his kind of Mao arrow with the line through it on his hat, the most ugly, the most famous hat in part 4. As in, he used that when he was with Koichi tracking down Kira, and then when he finally tracked him down, he was wearing it and he wore it for quite a while after that, before changing hats again. Not only that, we get 2 new screenshots, him with Koichi, clearly going to get a dual heat attack. Also, he's clearly going to have one with Josuke as well. I don't see why not. And one of him using Star Platinum to punch Kira. Same kind of news if that pops up as well. We can use him offline, online, yeah, that's a given. And we can't tag team him with Part 3 Jotaro, as I said. Now, I just want to talk about this a little bit, and that is what my thoughts. These are my thoughts. This is not what's written here, by the way. My thought is that they're not allowing him to be kind of like with Part 3 Jotaro is because they probably have a lot of the same code. I have this feeling that Part 4 Jotaro is basically going to be a clone of Part 3 Jotaro, but he's going to have some different moves. For example, instead of Star Finger, we're going to have the ball bearing, where he flicks the ball bearing at Rat, when he's with Josuke, when they're trying to find all the kind of stands and find the arrow. And so I think he's going to have that, and they're going to change up some stuff. The dual hit attack is clearly going to be, it's going to be more to do with time based. We're going to see more time stopping. We're going to be seeing more kind of Star Platinum the world over just simple Star Platinum. Well, I just want to see, because I don't know how they're going to handle it all that much. They might throw some random shit in, who knows. But you can actually have Kosaku Kira and Yoshikage Kira in the same team, but that's kind of like they're 2 different people. They got 2 different coding in the game, and in like reality they got 2 different types of attacks. You got one that's more kind of proximity, touch and boom, then you got one that's basically like snipering from afar using projectiles, nearly said that. Yeah, but not only that, so I think like they got the same kind of coding, but like I said, that's just me, that's not what's written here. Yeah, so we don't have too much about it, just got some screenshots, and that's not too bad, I guess. Next up, we've got news about TGS, Tokyo Game Show 2015. Bit of bittersweet news here. We've got 2 parts to this, mainly. Part 1 is that, yes, there's going to be a playable demo there. The sweet part about it, the good part, is that if you play the demo, you'll be able to get a little Kishibe Rohan badge that you can see here. Now, this is like a sample, of course. We don't know if we get all of them, if we only get one, if it's just like a big badge, or these little small badges, who knows. I kind of want all of them, you know, to get all of them and stuff, and I will play it. The bitter part, the kind of disappointing part, is that the demo is the second demo that was released earlier this year on PS4. That's not entirely a bad thing, but I was thinking, well, they're pretty much nearly done. I mean, we've literally got just a little bit over 2 months till it's released, and it will go gold before then, and they've got the majority of everything figured out. Why not have just, you know, just an updated build with a few more characters, you know, a little bit, you know, like kind of added stuff. You still got stages to add. Come on. Because this is the last kind of big convention. Next big convention they could really show it at is actually at the end of the year, Jump Festa. Now, Jump Festa will be a week after the release date of Eyes of Heaven, so this is like the last big time. If they want to do one more demo, it will probably be for probably the north of Japan, or it will probably be for around Kyushu, the west side of Japan. It won't be in Tokyo, which is disappointing, but, you know, fair game, because, you know, not everyone can come to Tokyo to check all this out, so that's fair game. The second part of it is that on the Sunday, once again, a kind of bittersweet is why it's sweet that they're probably going to throw up another trailer. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping. Doesn't say anything there, but that's the sweet part. Conference on a Sunday. Bitter part is that I won't be there. I'm going on the Saturday. I'd love to go on the Sunday as well, but I don't see that happening. Mostly I'll go on the Saturday. But anyway, I might go on a Sunday and record it and then put it up here and talk about stuff, who knows. But anyway, first of all, we're going to have 3 people that are going to be doing this kind of talk conference in front of the public, and that is basically, number 1, we're going to have the producer of Bandai Namco. I've met him a couple of times. I feel really bad because I haven't got his name written down here, but he's a lovely guy. He's pretty nice. Had a few pictures taken with him once. Of course, the CEO of CyberConnect 2, Matsuyama Hiroshi. He's very nice. I've talked to him a few times, got pictures with him. He's a cool guy. He'll probably be dressing up as Rohan again. I'm kind of hoping he does a different costume of Rohan, although most of the costumes of Rohan show his midriff, and you know he probably would do it because he's bloody crazy. I love him. And also the voice actor for Robert EoH Speedwagon will be there as well. So the chances of them showing a trailer are like, I don't know, they're kind of medium to high, because we haven't had a trailer since them talking about the demo coming out. And so I'm kind of like, I know it's only been a couple of months, but the game's also only coming out in a couple of months, so come on, a new trailer before you do a final trailer. And so yeah, I'm hoping something good comes out of that. They're probably going to be talking, and they're probably, hopefully, if they do release a trailer, we'll get all the characters up to now, the Part 5 characters, have a look more at what they'll be able to handle. Hopefully it's a long trailer, maybe 5, 6, 7 minutes, who knows. And then, like I said, this is my estimation. It's not been said that there is a trailer, but the chances are there probably are. But, you know, I'll talk about that on the Sunday. What else? Oh yeah, J-World. If you've not heard of J-World, it's in Ikebukuro. It's basically kind of like I wouldn't say theme park, it's like an attraction place inside this building called Sunshine City. Too many S and C sounds. Anyway, I've been to J-World a couple of times. I'll probably go and I'll do like a report and take pictures and record and stuff like that. It's basically this kind of, it's based on Weekly Jump with some kind of like random stuff from Jump as well. That is also collaborated, and other things like Jump Squared and everything, but mostly Weekly Jump only. So Naruto, Dragon Ball, JoJo, Hokuto no Ken, Kuroko no Basket, Slam Dunk, My Hero Academia. Just I could be here for days naming them. But anyway, it's going to have all of that, and well, it already has all of that. It's a constant thing. But from the 1st of October till the 30th of December, so pretty long, they're having an Eyes of Heaven event show. So there's probably going to be an area where they're going to be talking about Eyes of Heaven, like showing off Eyes of Heaven. Maybe be able to play the second demo again, because you can play some demos before the games actually come out there. I managed to play a Assassination Classroom 3DS game about, I don't know, 2 weeks before it came out. That was boring. But anyway, they're going to have like an event there. I've gone onto the website, the official website for J-World, and onto the JoJo Eyes of Heaven website. They have just said it's like an event thing talking about the game before it's coming out, and probably going to be a demo, and it's probably going to be like loads of random stuff. And so I'm going to go on the first day that I'm free, and I'll do like a report for that as well. So look forward to that. Sorry for making this video super long. I wanted to compile all this information to do with like TGS, and then to do with this, that and the other. I'm going to go to TGS as well on the Saturday, possibly the Sunday, if you know there's more information about the possible trailer and whatever's going to go on in the conference. I want to see that. But yeah, going on Saturday, can't wait. It's going to be fun. I'll report back with that. I'm doing a report as well about other games that I'll be playing, because JoJo will be the main, of course. You know, of course, it's still Jack. But yeah, sorry for making this like 8 minutes long, over 8 minutes long. But yeah, just wanted to get the last bit of information out before the next kind of scans come. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening. Anyway, and yeah, stay cool and do things. Because all right, see you later. Oh, to add on to this as well, there's a new kind of like it's not really a trailer, it's just this kind of like PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 compiled thing where you can see the graphics of either one, and they're basically showing you, buy the PlayStation 4 one, we worked hard on it, and it's, buy it, and so yeah, check that out, the video's in the description as well. It's kind of, yeah.